Welcome back. Are you hungry? I'm always cooking in here. And I was given these peppers. And I'm going to make stuffed peppers. Now, I always use bell peppers, but I was given these Pablano peppers. And I might not can say them, but you know, I think I can cook them. I was given 5 of them. And I've cut them. I'm going to cut them in half. I'm going to cut them in half this way. And going to remove the seeds and the membranes, and we're going to make stuffed Pablano peppers instead of stuffed bell peppers. Let me get a little bit of this done and in the pot, and then I'll talk to you just a minute about the recipe. Get that stuff out of there. Don't want those seeds in there. And I know there's a few seeds left in there, but you know what? I've got some boiling water on the stove over there, and I'm going to put these in that boiling water for 3 minutes, and I think them seeds that are still kind of loose in there will just be left in that boiling water when I take them out. Okay, almost got them. I got one more. Nope. Now, I'm going to go over to my stove where the water's boiling, and I'm going to plop these in there for 3 minutes to pre-cook them a little bit. And then we'll come back and we'll start the meat mixture, and I'll talk to you about the recipe. Be right back. I'm still over here. I'm trying to put them in here and not splash the hot water on myself. Alrighty. Now, they're in my boiling water. Now, this recipe, let me move that. This recipe comes from an old cookbook that I've had for a long time. It's Farm Journal Freezing and Canning Cookbook. And it was published by 1973. And the recipe we're going to make is called Plantation Stuffed Peppers. And of course, it's usually made with bell peppers, but since I had those Pablanos, I'm going to do something with them. May not be what the next person would do, but that's what I'm going to do. And so, what we'll do is we need a pound of ground beef, so I'll put it in this pot. Put in there. We're going to put a onion. Oh, it says a cup of chopped onion. That's about a cup. And we're going to put some minced garlic, and I cheat. It's out of that. I use that sometimes. Nice spoon. Now we're going to fry that. Let's see. Yep. Cook the ground beef, onion, and garlic in the skillet until the meat's brown. So I'm going to stop it and go do that, and I'll come back in just a couple minutes to get the peppers out of the water and show you. We'll get it done, but I don't want to have to make you watch a whole long thing of me talking. Now we're over at the stove, and I'm going to take those peppers. I had them in this pot. There's my peppers, but they've been in there about 3 minutes. So I'm gonna take them out. I've got a colander here. I've got to put them in a colander, and I'm going to drain them a little bit while that meat cooks. There we go. There's my peppers. Now, we'll do something with them after we get our filling and meat mixture ready. So let me set them over there. I'm going to move that. I'll move this down here. Now this is our hamburger meat, a pound of hamburger meat, a cup of onion, and garlic. And we're going to cook it until it's brown. And it started. So I guess we'll come back again in a minute. Back on this side of my world. Here's my peppers that we cooked. And here's our filling. And since I parboiled them, they're kind of soft, they're kind of floppy now. So we're going to put the filling in there. This filling is so good. Let me get a little closer. That's hot. That's hot. And this will be more than what that me and my husband will eat for supper tonight. But they freeze real good. So I can wrap up and freeze them. And we can have supper for another couple nights. I'm going to put them in a baking dish. And those peppers are not going to waste. I've got them all cooked up here. Every one of them. And I'd put them in the oven probably about 350, 375 until they're hot through and through. And that's supper tonight. I don't know, Terry, I don't know how many Terry will eat. 3 for tonight, 3 for another night, and a couple more for another night. So I ended up with 4 suppers for us. I'm out of here. I'll post the recipe as soon as I can get it up and get everything edited. Bye now.